Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now Roethlisberger on first down. Dancing to his left. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. Second and 6. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Forced out to his left. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Big Ben, not the most agile quarterback in NFL history, but he can use those legs when he needs to.
He really can, and I think it starts with him taking contact and shedding people trying to get him on the ground. That's when he becomes the most elusive.
Yeah, something he honed back at the University of Miami in Ohio.
Yeah, and they didn't get him down in the MAC. It's hard to get him down in the NFL.
On second down now. It's Harris, and the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Roethlisberger. He'll rifle this one deep right side, and unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just one first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Roethlisberger will stay out there, and they're going to go for it on fourth. They're going on fourth down. It's Roethlisberger. He's going to take another shot here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and that will force a turnover on downs. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the...
And he's going to... 20 at the 15. Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself, get the first down, and get the heck out of bounds.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I can get a few more yards if I just lower my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head. His head coach and probably his agent, too, saying, get out of bounds, man. Don't do that.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown there as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Hey, boy, shut the fuck up.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence.
Get out of there, Najee.
Go pick it up for him. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Harris. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Open man here is Gentry. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. Short little throw to Ebron. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. Here's Johnson with a reception. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And according to Next Gen Stats, his top speed on that one, better than 20 miles an hour. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Don't worry, I'm going to adjust to that shit in the second half.
Quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Steps away to his left. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens have broken the tie. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. To throw here, Roethlisberger. And he's got his target, Harris. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A big connection on that one. 36 yards. So after the big play, look at this. All the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. Final play of the half. It's Roethlisberger. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
How? 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 Come on, man. That's bullshit, Madden.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field.
You shouldn't have picked shit, nigga.
Boswell's kick is good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the 2nd half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Yeah, Coach, certainly no shortage of action in those first 2 quarters. Definitely got to work on my touchdown calls, so we'll see how much voice I have left for the 2nd half here. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the 2nd half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here.
Oh, nigga, shut up. You and Tito stole that shit from me. I ain't trying to hear that.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this 2nd half?
Well, I liked what they were able to do on the ground in the 1st half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Well, another fine run right there for Lamar Jackson and CD. That one puts him over 100 yards now for the ballgame.
And remember when all we talked about were 100-yard games from running backs? That when a quarterback did it was a surprise? With Lamar Jackson, that's part of the package as well. He'll have as many 100-yard games in the season as the top running backs in the league. And, Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson can really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. 2nd half with the lead. This is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. There he goes, right side. The 20. And they will fight.
It ain't bullshit, nigga. You knew where you wanted to go with that shit. You still threw it. You threw a motherfucking Stevie Wonder, nigga. That's what that was.
The interception, a quick change in the situation here.
Nah, ain't nobody waiting on shit. Help from that, nigga.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains downs at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Here's Roethlisberger. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Harris. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that'll make it 3rd and goal.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Odafe Owe coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. And Boswell's kick is good. And that'll bring him back within a point. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now a dump off here complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. Bulldozes past him. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On 2nd and a yard. Jackson escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now Jackson on 1st down. Flushed out right. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Out to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from 7 yards out. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. Steps away. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they try to make it a 2-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
Taken from about the 12. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Roethlisberger will throw. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Now it's Roethlisberger. Under pressure, they got him again. Like a freight train off the edge, Calais Campbell with a sack.
I remember throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. And they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down. Here we go. It's Roethlisberger on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete, but he will not get away. He stopped short of the marker. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Play action. It's Jackson. He'll buy some time right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And this is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Rashad Bateman, 55 yards. And the Ravens use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. They'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11. The offense on 3rd down tonight. They've converted.
Nah, you gonna send this one back, nigga.
They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. That's swung out wide to Harris. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 30.
I understand, though. You're going to run what you win.
Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Ravens force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Well, time, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defensive side. And
a big loss here as he's taken down. T.J. Watt in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson flush to his right. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Big hold of the 30. The quick feet by Jackson. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. A big play there on the keeper.
Well, Lamar Jackson, I mean, he is just a ticking time bomb when he has got the football in his hands, and he explodes, Charles, for a big one there.
So there was the boom, huh? Because that's exactly what happened, right? And you can be in the right spot against him and not necessarily make the play. His talent is so good, and his ability to shift and move on a dime, oh, he is so impressive. Even when you play it right, he can make you wrong.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
And the end result of that play, you're almost not sure what you really want, because when he gets outside of the pocket, you actually hold your breath because you think he's going to run for big yardage. But when he chose to pull it down and throw it, and a play was made to knock it away, that's a pretty good end result. Not one you expected when the play began.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They go play action with Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Steelers. Good job starting on that scramble. Had his eyes on that first down marker, CD, but lost the most important thing, the football.
Yeah, wasn't quite there. Focused solely on getting to the first down marker. Forgot to cover up and take care of the ball.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
On second down now, it's Harris. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. Now Roethlisberger.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started. And that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They go play action now. Roethlisberger now been hit, and he lost the football. It's loose, and the Ravens have got it. And that might just submit it. A return for a late touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Play action. Now Roethlisberger. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. To try again after the sack. Under pressure, and they got to him again. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter play. On 3rd down, here's Harris. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Alex Highsmith.
Send that shit back.
It's a loss of 5. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. What were they clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
I'm finna beat your motherfucking ass this game. I'm gonna show you. You think you tough? You think you good? You ain't good, dog. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you, son. I'm gonna expose you this game, son.
There's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Cleveland Browns. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away, and off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
This one taken just inside the 10. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Coaching and judge. Nah, I've been ready, nigga. Oh, no, that's you. When you win, you take your wins and run with them.
So from the 17 now, here's a
Like John Morant said, we don't duck no smoke, nigga.
Play fake. Mayfield. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Brandon Stevens.
And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
And give the tackle to Anthony Walker. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Jackson from the shotgun. Flushed out right.
Yeah, you better throw it away. You ain't just going to run around now, nigga. I can promise you that one.
Put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins.
It's a gain of 5, and now the question, will the offense stay out there on 4th and 1? And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it. From the gun, Jackson rolling to his right.
And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted.
John Johnson with the INT.
And the Browns will take over here just shy of the 30. Well, a shaky start for both quarterbacks.
All right, let me stop playing around now.
On the opening drive, and now they throw it right back to him.
So does that mean we're really kind of starting from the beginning, Brandon, right? Both of them have done it, so we kind of start from scratch. Looks to me like both of these defenses have done their homework, and they're executing quite well. Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to
Get the fuck off me, Humphrey.
So
Fuck you doing, little ass boy.
sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb.
Fuck off me.
And across midfield, he goes into Raven territory. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Mayfield. And it's hauled in by
Fuck off me, boy.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And nothing doing.
Come on, man. Calais Campbell. Come on now.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds.
I'll take that.
Like right at the 15.
I'll take that all day.
They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Mayfield down.
Oh, what?
Incomplete.
Baker Mayfield.
On the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love.
Come on, yo. I should have did a possession catch right there. I would have caught that.
Not zone.
Fuck, man.
That forced the incompletion.
Mayfield to throw for it on 4th.
Oh!
The other way with the football. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 15. He'll start with a handoff to Dobbins. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line.
You ain't got no choice but to take it, nigga. Fuck you talking about?
2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Off the play fake. Here's
Yeah, all that shit on lock.
going deep for Brown.
You gonna stop playing with these corners, boy?
Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to have the football.
We ain't got nothing but speed on the motherfucking field now.
But to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long
Get out of there.
on the
Ah!
sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes.
He should have
out
took
there.
that 65 yards to the motherfucking crib.
Be more decisive in his reads, and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
Fuck off me, boy.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now it's Hunt.
Do I think he should have got paid all that money? Fuck no, boy. That motherfucker still fast.
8 yards the tally on that 1st down run.
He definitely got overpaid.
Mayfield gives this one to Hunt. Space to run past the 20.
Them niggas don't want to play no football, man.
Down at the 11. 43 yards rushing for him now, and just his first 3 carries.
I'm gonna make you come out of that fucking mid blitz. You gonna come out of that. I can promise you that one.
A give. This is Chubb.
You gonna come out of that. You gonna come out of that bullshit.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Handoff comes to Chubb.
Oh, get in the end zone.
Right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Hunt, and he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Kareem Hunt taking it in.
Too motherfucking easy. Ran the ball down his motherfucking throat that drive. Let's get it, man.
On the road here in Baltimore. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
To kick off.
You smelling yourself a little too much. You finally won 3 games in a row.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Nah.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this.
Talk your shit then.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
About time.
Field flips here as they'll go to work.
About time, nigga.
Now on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. 2nd down at 4. From the gun, it's Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by M.J. Stewart. And the Browns are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Following the interception, Mayfield. He's going to float this one deep right side. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run on the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Raven offense.
We're going to man up the rest of the motherfucking game.
And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think.
You heard me, nigga.
But
Did I stutter?
Oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what did the coach...
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down to the 22-yard line.
I'm still in my hand, nigga.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down.
Escaping the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. Towards the end.
Oh, my God. I did not mean to control them. Nigga, the only reason you got that, nigga, because I started controlling them. Fuck out of here.
Keith Brown, 39 yards. And the Ravens draw a bit closer. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. But they have to be...
Man, come on now. Chuck Clark ain't hitting him like that now. That's bullshit, man.
They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that
Chuck Clark ain't hitting like that now. Fuck off me, little ass nigga.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before
I intentionally ran that motherfucker over.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out and a 5-yard penalty. Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
Got an open man, it's Schwartz.
Same result as last play, 14 yards and another 1st down. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Hunt is into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions, and they're a PAT from going up 21-7.
Yeah, very impressive the way that they've moved the football. Full command of their playbook, full command of the way they wanted to attack.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good, and it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
Nah.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you in just a couple of minutes we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far. Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Play action. Now Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll run with Dobbins. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Throwing is Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Ravens get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Tucker with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Browns drive about to get started as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. A hole to dig out of here. 2nd and 17. Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield. It's caught by Hooper. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 22 yards on the pickup there. And that'll make it 2nd and 10. Now Mayfield. Now he'll let it go deep left side. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on
Wayne Word.
Sports. Both teams
Wayne
going back
Word.
to their game plans, making their final halftime adjustments. And for the call of the second half, we go back up to Baltimore and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're down on the scoreboard. Sort of a sloppy first half. And Coach Davis, if you were in the locker room, what would the message have been?
I think I'd have to go with something you don't ordinarily go with in the NFL. That's a little fire and brimstone. You've got to fire these guys up. Make them understand what's going on out there. They were so sloppy in the first half. Too many turnovers. Tighten things up. Maybe get in their face a little bit. Get in their grill. And then send them back out.
They go play action now. Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And they force
What? I swear to God, the Madden God just helped you out right there. How in the fuck did I not just pick that?
Here's Jackson to throw. Dumps it off to Edwards. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. They'll roll him out right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns.
I know one thing. The team that had the ball and was driving, they're going to feel horrible. But the team that was on defense, I think we got to give them a little bit of credit, able to hang in there and force a key turnover.
In the red zone, though, had a chance to tie it and an opportunity missed. Pretty solid run here on 1st down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. 2nd down, here's Chubb again.
What? Ah, come on, yo. We got to block better than that. The fuck? You know he's blitzing. You know what he's doing.
Field on 3rd and 2. And finding the tight end.
You know what he's doing.
And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield.
You better bring that safety over there.
Going out wide.
You knew what time it was.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And
come on, man. Marcus Peters cannot tackle fucking... Man, that's bullshit, dog. I swear, they going to find a way.
3rd and short yardage. Mayfield. He's got it wide open. It's Landry. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That's a good chunk.
That's the shit I'm talking about right there. It wouldn't even let me fucking slide out past the line of scrimmage. Uh-oh, look at him. He had to go back to where he know best.
But now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Now Mayfield on 4th down. He's going to loft one deep.
Man, that nigga.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Every time Lamar run out into the every time Lamar's in the open field, I'm going for the strip every time.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So
nigga, it said use a strip.
The 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it now because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
Club came long. They've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Play action. It's Jackson. On the move to it.
Let's go!
Get rid of it. He's taken down. So they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Now it's Jackson. Now he'll let it
That's
go
a pick.
on the run, deep left side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Troy Hill picks it. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
A first down throw for Mayfield. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. We're in Baltimore. 3rd quarter action. 2nd and 10. A run for Nick Chubb. About 3 yards there to the 27. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. They run it again with Chubb. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall.
I'm going to take the points.
McLaughlin now for the
I'm going to take the points.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL.
Don't tempt me, nigga, because I don't respect your defense, so I'll go for it.
And his kick is right there. It's good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
Well, you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
From the 10. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the complexion of this one has really changed a fair amount. That last field goal makes it a 3-score game, so they need points in a hurry with time dwindling in the 4th quarter. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead,
and that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow.
You got to understand situational football because they're
oh, shit.
The defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here.
No, it ain't that, nigga. It's just man defense is ass on this year's game. And you know that.
Sometimes the QB's best friend is a big target, the tight end.
No, it ain't Cap.
Described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Browns drive about to get started. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away.
Man, shut the fuck up, nigga. I had something wide open. I just didn't want to force it. Ain't nobody trying to hear that bullshit.
On first, now 2nd and 10. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. The Browns on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. Shoves him aside. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So in Raven territory now. Here's a first and 10. 27. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And just shutting him off there. And he is
Do what the fuck I want to do on that sorry-ass goddamn defense you got.
Kareem Hunt, 27 yards. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. Being chased out left. Yeah, the Browns are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown...
Oh, my God. Come on, yo. Come on, yo. You going to rob me like that? Come on now. Come on now. You going to rob me like that, man?
The incompletion for second down. From the gun, Jackson. Flushed out right. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Oh!
Jackson
Good shit.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
To throw again is Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Lamar Jackson with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Ravens have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for 2. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And the Ravens are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defense is...
I ain't worried about you doing all that.
It's hard to decide.
You can come back.
Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Or are you going to put a safety?
You come back. This game ain't out of reach.
How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here.
106 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
On first and 10, Mayfield. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Now Mayfield. He's going to have the hook up to Schwartz. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Mayfield to throw. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Ravens
ain't no need to waste that timeout.
as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November. I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain. Still a ways to go, though. After the made field goal, here's McLaughlin back out there to kick it away. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and
Go get his ass. Go get his ass.
He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down.
No, motherfucker.
With such little time remaining, and the Browns are going to get
Come on, man.
Excellent field position. And he'll take a shot here for Hooper downfield. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Meanwhile, Mayfield's throw into the hands of Peoples-Jones.
Get him the fuck off my field.
15 shy of the 10. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win.
Hey, bro! Come here!
They did.
Come here!
Are they clicking on offense?
Come here!
Can't help but feel great
You got
about themselves,
that?
can they? I mean, what
Come
a
here!
game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can carry it with them.
Now, as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Come here, boo. Come here. Come here. So Uncle Eric, you're bad. Come on. Come here, girl. Come on. Come on, boo boo.
NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. On the return, here comes Amir Abdullah. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Darnold. Wide open. It's Marshall complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Darnold. Going back to Marshall. He's got him again. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. On 1st down, Darnold. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Panthers. Robbie Anderson, 40 yards. And the Panthers are going to take a first-quarter lead. They're going to throw for the 2 with Darnold. Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. So pretty interesting. They get the opening drive touchdown. They wanted a little more. They were looking for 8. Maybe something they thought about before the game started, I would imagine.
I think you're right about that. That's discussed in your staff meeting. A decision is made. I think the head coach has to blueprint it and say, yes, let's go ahead and do that. In this case, though, let's give some credit to the guys on defense. They gave up the touchdown, but found a way to regroup and keep them out of the end zone for the 2-point play.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. They go play action with Jackson. He'll throw complete to Gus Edwards. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. And Jackson's so tough to stop. He's got a 1st down, and he gives himself up there at the end. Off the play fake, here's Jackson rolling to his right. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Play action. Now Jackson. Slings it to Anders, and it's complete. The tight end has it. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. So they gave up the early touchdown. This has been a pretty good response. Nice drive, taking it down 1st and goal.
And I know all the cliches jump in, right? Don't get away from your game plan too early. Make sure you're...
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens can take the lead now if they hit the extra point. Justin Tucker for the extra point. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6.
Next to score, Ravens 7, Panthers 6. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Darnold from the gun. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Darnold on 3rd down. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Anthony Averett picks it. And the Ravens are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Jackson. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And he will have a Ravens first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
They'll go back to Edwards on 1st down. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22. Jackson from the shotgun. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. Jackson now. Buying time to his left. And Jackson going to have the first down as he will get to the ground to avoid the contact.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big time play.
A.J. Boye up to make the tackle. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9. Now Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews there to make the grab. And the Ravens will extend their lead. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Jackson here is going to look to throw. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball on a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
From the gun, it's Jackson.
Oh, looking for Andrews downfield.
Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. A big play that time through the air. 33 yards.
Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there.
At the 6-yard line.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
They go play action now. Jackson, he'll buy some time right. And he's got it. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds.
5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal.
Here's Jackson. And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On it's the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Each team making their final preparations for this second half. We're about ready too. as we'll send you back up to Charlotte and rejoin Brandon and Charles at Bank of America Stadium.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half. As a former defender, I can feel their sigh of relief after that one, because when he breaks out of the pocket and you face a mobile quarterback, he causes all kind of problems in your secondary. They were able to force that incompletion.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Now it's Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. It got his man complete. And all the way down to the 35. It's a big play there for Baltimore. Now Jackson on 1st down. Flush to his right. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Dancing to his left. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Scramble drill there, partner. Some teams have some pretty good rules for it. Others are just saying, make sure you work your way back into the sight lines of your quarterback, even if you take the play deep. And that's what they attempted to do on that one, unable to connect.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Jackson. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Panthers will get the football back. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Darnold on 1st down. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Faking the give, Darnold. Now he steps away. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Now Darnold going to take it and just bat this one forward to his wideout.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the 50, it's Darnold. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48.
Big Derek Brown making the stop.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
To throw is Jackson. He'll swing this out to Dobbins.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 17-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Working with 2nd and 5 now. Here's Jackson to throw. Flushed out right. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. Rolling to his left. Caught on a slant. Touchdown. Nick Boyle from 8 yards out. And the Ravens have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. They'll try and throw for it. Steps away to his left. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So the signal caller doing it himself there on the 2-point try.
You got to like that. We always talk about the ball staying in the hands of the best players, but most of the time you want to get it to a back, pitch it to a wide receiver. In this case, the quarterback did it himself.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
What the fuck?
We sat in meetings with coaches, and they used the term complementary football. Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
I thought it was a fucking pass. It was a pass play.
Off of play action, Darnold. Out to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So
He'll guess just as good as mine.
On 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. They'll roll him out right. Oh, hit as he throws there. Incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
I'm waiting on the motherfucker to pass the football the whole time. Robbie Anderson got it.
On 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And it's a 15-yard pickup. but it'll lead to a 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Watch 14.
4th down, and for Darnold, it's desperation time. That's
God damn.
Complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground, incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 41. Well, that interception at least offers them a glimmer of hope here in the 4th quarter.
Well, it certainly does if their offense goes out now and makes it pay off by getting into the end zone. And if it does, then they get a chance to get back out on the field and try and do it again. Maybe they can force that offense into more mistakes and give them a chance to get back into this one totally.
Well, still a 3-score hill to climb. We'll see if they can do it. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Darnold. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Darnold from the gun. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
Should have had way more than that, but fucking turned the goddamn ball over 4 times.
Now it's Darnold being chased out left. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Sam Darnold taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Panthers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. They're going to throw for the 2 with Darnold.
What the fuck is Darnold doing?
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wondered maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw a football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game.
Oh, I find that shit funny, boy.
Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing.
Oh my God, yo! Come on with that bullshit.
Shy of the 40. A big pick up there on the scramble. Jeez, I mean, what more can you say about Lamar Jackson? We know that he's got the quickness.
That shit is fluke as fuck, man.
Straight line speed. Look no further.
Everything that motherfucker get with Lamar Jackson is a fucking fluke.
1st and 10. They go play action now. Jackson, he's going deep for Brown. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 42 yards as the Ravens push further out in front. So an important touchdown right there, is now they're really beginning to pull away.
Yeah, and this was a tight game until not too long ago. But since then, they've hit the accelerator. And they pushed the lead up to 3 scores here in the 4th quarter. And I don't see them looking back.
Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone. And this is caught on the sideline. Are the feet in? They are. What a catch. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. Darnold from the red zone now. And it's caught. Touchdown, Panthers. Ian Thomas from 13 yards out. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that cuts this lead down to 13. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Fights off the defender. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Not sure how you feel about it, but to me, I think we're seeing it in front of our eyes. This league continues to change. Look at the moves you ordinarily get from a running back from the quarterback position.
Yeah, that's like a Le'Veon Bell type move right there, but you're exactly right. The game's kind of...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down, so now it's 3rd and long. Here's Jackson. Pressure comes in, he's brought down, it's a Panther sack. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They go play action with Jackson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Here's Darnold. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Tyus Bowser in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Now Darnold. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Darnold. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. There he goes, left side.
Do what we do.
And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Flushed out right. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it, so a sack on a two-point try. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. On 2nd and 10, Darnold. Buying time to his left. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this with both of these guys running the ball well?
Yeah, they mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. Taking a shot here for Marshall. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
One last shot at the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for